Now loading the greatest game of all time. Presented by Sega and Sonic Team, as well as Cryware. Are you ready for this? It's Sonic the Hedgehog! Or Sonic 06. But yes, hello all my sweet bears, my name is Chronically Blue. Welcome to the best game ever, and the game that has literally taken me the longest to beat. This has been in development for so long. I don't even know what to say. But we have Sonic, Team Attack Amigo, and some other DLC that I'll show off when we get close to finishing the game. But where else to start than right at the beginning? So I will hush up and we will enjoy the beautiful cinematography that is the masterpiece of Sonic 06.
It's all right. We give thanks for the blessed flames. May we always continue to have peace. Son of Soleanna, guide and watch over us with your eternal light.
Pleasure to meet you at last, Princess of Soleanna. I am Dr. Eggman. I've come here to obtain the secret of the Flames of Disaster from you, and to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emerald. Now, Princess, this way, please.
That's a pretty snazzy performance there.
You? It can't be.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Not that irritating hedgehog again! Attack!
I finally found him. The Iblis Trigger.
Wish I knew what any of that meant. But we are playing this on the 360 version, and not only the regular 360 version, the downloaded one, which is $5 in the Xbox 360 store, if it's still available.
Why are you helping me?
No special reason.
Sonic!
I'm afraid our little game ends now.
Sonic! Take this!
I've got it! And don't worry, I'll rescue you.
I know.
It's only a matter of time before it's mine. Until then, you can hold on to it for me.
I can't tell you how great it is to move from a very beautiful masterpiece of a game to something even better, if not fantastic in every single way possible. Again, I did say that I'm playing this on the 360 version, not only that, but the downloaded one, which is $5. So, if there's any glitches, visual hiccups, any sound effects that are weird, you can blame that. If you play the disc version, it will minimize the disc hiccups and such, but my Xbox 360 disc drive doesn't work, so I have to download all my games, which I'm completely fine with, because I can pay for them legally and download them legally, so they're with my account forever and ever and ever.
Tails, long time no see.
I'm glad you're here. I heard that you tried to save their princess from Dr. Eggman. You're going to rescue her, aren't you? Let me help. I may not know what Eggman's up to, but it can't be a good thing.
Okay, with your help, this should be a piece of cake.
I'll do my best.
So, if I have to give any notice right off the bat, it's the music. The music is actually really good. Like, just a little bit there of the town playing, it's pretty nice. I have not listened to the entire soundtrack because I was specifically at the point in my life where I would put the music, I would turn the TV on silent, on mute, put my headphones in with my phone and listen to some music while I was playing. So I didn't really properly listen to the soundtrack of the game. My name is Alberto Roberto, and I've been making shoes in this town for a very long time. I'm making the ultimate shoes now. Kid, you want to stop moving there? These shoes use the power of Soliana's mysterious crystal stones to change. I'm calling them custom shoes. But there is no one that can test the full potential of these shoes. Is there anyone who can test the design of these shoes? Will you be able to do that? Really? Sure, I guess. Now, you do have to select yes, because we need money in order to get power-up. That's right, you can no longer find power-ups, you have to buy them. Why? I don't know. That's just the point that we're at right now. You don't question stuff. Put on these shoes and go through the rings. If I've made the shoes correctly, you'll make it on time. That's it. And another loading screen, because, of course. So, I'm not going to bring up the loading screens. That is always the first thing people always jump to. The loading screens, the hit detection, all of it. But if you just go through the game with, like, open-minded, okay, just be like, you know what? I know this is not a good Sonic game. The worst ever, though? No, I wouldn't say that. Now, I am going to do my absolute best in order to get this over with as fast as possible for all y'all. What that means is that once we have the ability to get the gems, I will happily cheese all the levels. That I will just goose them straight out of the way. Amazing, they performed exactly as I thought. My custom shoes are complete. I will give you these shoes. You'll be able to use them. Money? I don't want any money. I'm happy just knowing that they're being used. The stones that you can fit into the shoes are called gems, and you can buy them at the shop over there. They're very rare, but if you put one in these custom shoes, they will give you an entirely new ability. Some of them are useful, some of them are game-breaking. The best shoes in the world, worn by the best runner in the world. I'm so happy. Thank you. Eat your heart out, Usain Bolt. But yes, if you do it fast enough, then you will get a great time bonus, which will give you an S rank. So there's 3 different ways of scoring the things that you do. There's the mission score, the stage score, and the boss score.
That was incredible.
It sure was. That'd be one of the few times that we actually get an S rank. So, with the stage, the boss, and the mission, they're all different. So, you can't just be like, oh, I got 30,000. That's gonna be an S. Just like, no. If you're doing a stage, it's gonna be 50,000. If it's a boss, it's like 40,000, I think. I don't know, something like that. So now we have to find out where Dr. Eggman's battleship went. But what we actually have to do is we have to go to the store while Sonic is having fun jamming right there. And with the 1,000 rings that we got, we will talk to this wonderful person with the light chip. Allows you to use the light dash. By using the light dash, you can move through rings quickly. Do you want to buy anything else? Hey, you leaving already? Come again soon. So yes, we need at least 100 rings in order to get that, or else too bad, so sad. Wish you did better. So with this trail rings, it is the timing of the light speed dash. It is very unique. From how I recall it, it was the second you press the button, bam, you go. But this, it is the second you release the button, which, okay, weird, but whatever. And you have to be in a pretty good line. Like, you gotta be almost dead on in order for it to really work. Or else, too bad. It's not gonna work. Sorry. So right at the beginning, we're going to have quite a few trials and like some safeguards when it comes to the rings when we have. All right then. It'll take us a little bit of time in order to get the timing of the light speed dash down perfectly. But thankfully, that's the only negative part of this game. Everything else is fantastic. It doesn't matter what you do. So, unfortunately, because this game has garnered quite a reputation, it might be a little pricey where you find it, but that's why if you're doing this just for like Let's Play sake, get a 360. Buy it for $5 and you'll be completely fine. Not even there wasn't even a sale going on. It's just legitimately here. It's $5. Go get it. Whenever you want. Just like we know why you're using this. We know it's not the greatest thing ever. So, cool, I guess. And when I tell you that there are still games available on the 360 store that are $40, $60, and like. You're just like, what the heck? This game is like 10 years old. Why is this still $60? The fact that they made this game $5 permanently is like, okay, that's kind of saying something. Like, I should be a little suspicious of that, right? It's like, yeah, you should. If you have never played this game before, never seen any of it before, boy, are you in for a wild ride. You got it, Sonic. So, let's say hypothetically, you have no idea what this game is. You have no idea what the story is, what the dilemma is, and you're just like, hey, there's this new person that's doing a Let's Play of it. Sure, I'll check it out. First off, for the story, I wish I could tell you, I don't know the story myself. Because again, I would spend most of my time just skipping the cutscenes and going right to the stages and being like, why is this so hard? Why is nothing making sense? Oh well, whatever. Now, I did see a few people that would go through and, like, summarize the story, but even then, it goes in one ear out the other. So, I'll do my best to keep up with it. We have to do our best here in order to keep up with it, but luckily, by moving the thumbstick left and right, we can scale our way up the wall when we're not supposed to. Now, if you do not close the gate soon enough, then the whale will get out, it will count as a death, and you will have to start over Tails' part. That's why I'm completely fine with just, like, taking a few artistic liberties, especially with the first level. Because I'm not going to S-rank every single level. I'm not going to find every single Soleanna medal. This is not going to be a perfect run-through. So, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be playing every stage, beating every stage. I even got the hard difficulties for Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, and Team Attack Amigo. I got all the usable DLC that was available, because this is the only console I'm able to do it on. What about the PS3, I hear you cry? Yes, the PS3 is available. However, 1. You are not able to install the game onto the PS3. You're only able to do that on the Xbox 360, so the load times are going to be even worse. 2. With the PS3, it has a specific copyright protection on it, meaning that even if you are using a game capture device, you still can't really record off of it. So the only way to do that is to use component cables, which really deteriorates the image and makes it the worst possible way to view it possible. 3. PS3 store is kind of unique, okay? So, like, you're gonna be spending quite a bit of money on that.
We're not gonna make it. Let's
Anyway, that's all the reasons there. With this game being available for purchase and download, it significantly takes a lot of weight off my shoulders. The part that doesn't take a lot of weight off my shoulders is the auto-saving. So, it saves every time that you complete a level or defeat a boss. So, if I'm specifically at a part where I'm like, I don't know if the footage is saved or not, I just gotta cross my fingers and hope it does in order for the integrity of the audio. So, that'd be fun. You may be wondering, Chronically Blue, why are you doing post commentary for this? Listen, it was Thanksgiving week, okay? Like, I had to do stuff, so I was only able to squeeze some time in to record the gameplay and not the audio because people wanted to be in the room while I was recording. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't really need to do the live audio. It'll be fine. We're only doing a third of this so far. So, I got time, I got characters, and don't you worry if you think Chronicle Blue, why are you going to use the gems to skip through Sonic levels? We're going through all the same levels as Silver and Shadow as well. Shadow's levels are honestly more interesting, for lack of a better term, than Sonic's, and Silver's are a lot... They're Silver's. That's the best thing I can say about it. So, just... I'm going to be forced to play through it for the Shadow and Silver part, so just being able to just kind of like dilly-dally and skip through the Sonic parts, it's at least something. Plus then I get to show off all the random gems that I would unintentionally buy multiples of, because the game does not tell you if you have already bought it or not. So growing up, I would buy like the same gem like 3 times for some reason.
It looks like the princess was moved to another location. Let's head back to the city.
Man, that was a great cutscene there. We're going to have a lot of fantastic cutscenes, just so you know. So, what can I say about this game that hasn't been said before? Again, really good music. The commentary is going to get better, don't you worry. I'm just kind of fighting the clock over here. I really am. I'm just like, I got a little bit of time. I can knock this out so then I can do other stuff. And we can just like, go, go, go. Now, something that I found out that is not great is that it takes a while for you to be able to even buy the gems. But we can buy the anti-gravity chip, which allows us to slide. What does sliding look like? Well, I'll tell you, it'll be the worst thing that you've ever seen before. We're gonna hold the X button, release it, hey-ya! That's right, we can slide. Now, Chronicle Blue, what can you do before that? Well, if you press it, you do a little kick attack, which kind of works the same almost. And then if you are at a standstill and you press and hold and release the X button, you will do a spin dash. The spin dash is not fast, you cannot do it instantly. It is unuseful. Your running speed is almost always faster than your spin dash. Anyway, we're gonna slide right down under here, jump up to the spring, and look, there's a person on here. Let's see what they say. I'm sorry to make you worry. I heard Eggman was going to the desert, so I just wanted to keep watch on my place. Yeah. If you talk to the townspeople, they say, oh, look, there's a girl up on the roof. You should save her. And you do. There you go. I'm not going to talk to everyone. I love all my sleepy bears. I really do. Not to the point of talking to every single NPC, because sweet goodness. You've saved us on behalf of the townsfolk. Let me give you our thanks. You want to go to the desert? Just let the soldiers know that you're heading out. They say Eggman headed out that way, so please be careful. Thanks. Okay, so. The desert. We have it right here. We got the big, beautiful, beautiful, lovely desert. But before we go over there, we're actually gonna go and talk to, what's some Kami-Johnny called the only, Galliana. Oh no, Dr. Eggman's Max, they're the ones that Silhouette Princess Elise invading the town to look for something. Sonic, can you help us? Yes. So yes, before we go and take over the desert, we're going to do, I want to say the most memorable, the first Sonic mission where you actually do stuff besides jumping through rings. Mr. Sonic, Dr. Eggman's mechs suddenly appear. We are to match them. Mr. Sonic, please help us. We already said yes, kid. So, this is one of the most infamous, because it's not really memorable, but this is the first one where you actually defeat Eggman's robots. Now, that's not a whole lot here, but by using the sliding technique, we can slide through the red boxes, which cause fire to appear out of thin air. Or should I say thick air, because that seems to be what the wonderful residents of Soleanna seem to be breathing right now. If you attack the red robot when there's a bunch of white robots, guess what? That's the commander. You take them out, you take them all out. That's great. Is red robot always going to be there? No. Of course not. Why would it be? That'd be way too convenient and matching with continuity. But there are some springs here if you want to jump up and down all around if you really want to. You don't have to. Now, you may notice that these enemies are shooting at us, but we're not dying. Why is that? Well, with these specific robots that Eggman made, if you get hit with a shot, it doesn't kill you. It just reduces your ring count by 1 for each time you get hit. And if you get hit with 0 rings, then you die. Eggman, come on. And a little bit more than that. Thank you. Can you please also save Princess Elise, please? This is a sign of our appreciation. Is your sign of appreciation me posing and getting rings for posing? Is that it?
That was incredible.
If you say so. If you say so. 24, 1, 2. Anyway. So yes, that is one of the challenges. Now, there's only 2 other there's 2 other missions, apologize. There's 2 other missions that are just engraved in my memory. One of them, very dumb, very stupid, very dumb, very quick, very stupid, dumb, quick. The other one, super annoying. But we won't see the super annoying one until a lot later. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time with Dusty Desert. Goodbye, my sleepy bears!